In this video, we're going to have a look at the sign up and attendee options for activities. We have our chess practice activity we created in the previous video, and we can see here at the top we have the option to configure how users can sign up to this. And you'll see there are two options, closed and open. In a closed activity, participants are added by the committee. We'll have a look at this in a moment. If it is open, then provided there is an activities widget displaying this activity somewhere on the site, then members may sign themselves up to this activity, much like a sign-up. If self-registration, the open option, is enabled, then these options must be completed. A number of places and optionally reserved places must be specified, and some period must be specified. These aren't required with a closed register or sign-up set, as it's assumed the committee will only add the appropriate number of users. One of the mandatory forms for an activity is the attendee list. This screen will list all the current participants for an activity. We can see currently there are none, as well as the members of the group and any teams that have been defined. Team is a specific grouping type that we set up as part of activities management configuration. Your groups will be able to manage who is in a team via their organization admin screens. And this is just a handy way for them to add users in bulk. Let's add some people to the team. Let's add the first team. So we can just select the checkbox there, do add selected teams, and we'll see that it is added Dan and Craig as they're the two people on that team. And if we wanted to add Dax as well, we could again just select her in a similar fashion and add her as an individual. We can see that they have a place number indicating the order in which they were added, their ID and card number, if known, their current status, and it's also possible to display whether they are a driver, a first aider, and if they have any medical conditions. It's not possible for committees to view the details of those conditions, only that someone has one. You can also see their transport options. We have two bulk options up here for setting either the status or the transport options for users. Let's look at transport options first. Transport options can be set at any time. The idea is that committees will be specifying how users are going to get to and from the activity before the activity takes place, though it might be the case that this isn't specified until the transport is taking place. For example, people may be signed on to a minibus and the minibus selected. You can select outbound and inbound. Inbound defaults the same as outbound but can be different. The options in this screen can be configured in admin. It's also possible to change someone's status. You can select signed up, withdrawn or disqualified. You'll note we cannot select attended because the activity is not currently taking place. It will not be possible to mark attendance until we reach the event happening on the 3rd of May.